Hello, my beautiful words of love, fellow weirdos, beautiful humans. I'm going to be saying a whole bunch of those things going forward. I'm back. Yay. I'm excited to do this video, actually. I've been struggling with the monitor. It keeps falling. It's like a very strange. I don't know. I feel very weird. The screen. Maybe it's been a long time. I don't know. So, before I get into these readings, I've changed the format. You'll be seeing a lot of divine chaos everywhere because it's We Love Divine Chaos. I've moved into a different version of self, I guess. I moved through. If some of you are here that don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I've put out a few videos explaining, I guess, a bit my absence, and now I'm back in a different, like I said, format. There's no strict schedule. You will not find routine here. You will not find 12 signs of zodiac as I used to do. I pull according to my feeling at the moment. And here, I know it's like it's like a strainer, but I'm looking for a bowl, and this is what I have now. So I've created these oracle cards, which I've already posted something about this, failure, and there's zodiac signs within this as well. This is the rising sign. You know, we have zodiac cards in here, planets, words, unapologetic, be like phrases as well. And I'm going to pull from these going forward, layered with tarot, layered with oracle cards, layered with my own intuitive hits as well. But this week or today, whenever you're here, I pulled 5 cards. Right? I can't go through them all, but there's Virgo. I have Scorpio, Pisces. I have Shift, and I have Love that came out. And I pulled already the cards so that we can get into these readings right away. But why am I changing it like this? I don't have to explain exactly why, but I could tell you is that I was feeling very boxed in, and it was feeling a little bit too tight in the structure. And Sabrina is becoming more of who she really is, and it was never organized structure does not equate Sabrina. So I'm still going to bring you guidance. But in a very scattered way, in a very unapologetic way, in a very chaotic way. And it's meant to trigger some of you as well. But triggering is always done with love, right? It's never done with anger. Triggering is meant to waken up something within you that's uncomfortable. And I've been going through this discomfort for years now, but the past 6 months, which is why I took the hiatus, is because I wasn't following my heart. I was following my mind. I was following, what do my followers want? And I was giving it to you. But it wasn't really following me. So now I'm following a little bit me, and also trying to appease to you in a certain way, but not too much people pleasing, because we don't do that here, right? It's more, let's work together. Let's make this relationship between me and you reciprocal, instead of just me giving you the guidance, you taking it and running with it. So now, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces. You may have seen that on the thumbnail. Didn't even click here, but you're here because you're maybe a follower, and you're going to see what I'm going to offer here. And like some of you, I said this in Instagram and Facebook, some of you already have CoStar or Pattern on your phone, your apps, so you already have your birth chart. Some of you have printed this out, like I have many times, and you're given this, which has your planet, your signs, your position, your house, the aspects, the orbs. It's like very confusing. And so I created, this past week and a half, I've been creating this for you. I made a free birth chart guide that explains the planets, that explains the signs, that explains the houses, that explains a little bit of the aspects, the conjunction, the square, when you hear that from your other readings that you watch online. So it's just very in plain layman terms. So when I show you Virgo, you, instead of you saying, oh, I don't have it, I'm not a Virgo, right? Even if you're not, like, I'm a Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius in the three basic ones. But in my chart, Virgo, I don't even know what Virgo is. I have Virgo in Jupiter. I have Virgo in the South Node. I have Virgo in Pluto, right away. So what does that mean? So I look into my planets, the guide that you're going to download, and you're like, okay, Jupiter means my growth, my belief system. Pluto is my transformation. So I'm transforming outside of this routine. Oh, that makes so much sense. But it's to make you like accountable for your readings as well, right? So like, and also to expand yourself instead of pigeonholing yourself in your sun sign or your moon sign, right? There's just a lot more going on with you. There's so much more. You're so much more layered than this. So that's how we're going to move forward with this. I'm going to pull as I pull, when I pull. I might give you these readings 3 times in a week because I feel called to. I might give it to you once every 2 weeks. But that's why it's timeless. It's like, take it for what it is. Like, if it doesn't resonate, like, leave it, let it be. And that's why there's words, right? Let's see, this is the only one that came out. Like love is pretty constant in everybody's life. So everybody has, and it doesn't have to, like, you can watch it. Doesn't resonate, might resonate later. I really do believe everything is energy and everything flows, and these readings will flow. That's the whole point of this. It's like, it will meet you wherever you are. Really, that's like a really important. I said that at Instagram too, and when I wrote that down, I'm like, yeah, exactly. It meets you where you are in your life at the moment. And sometimes it doesn't meet you, and it's okay, right? Not every reading has to be, oh my God, this is it kind of reading. So I'm excited to get into this like new path that we're on together. And, let me know how you feel about this. And also go download that guide. It's going to be on my Ko-fi platform, which you'll see. You don't have to be a member. You just download the template. And if there's other things that you would want in the template, I can always update it, because that's the beauty of digital, right? So, enjoy it. So let's get into this. Let's put away this birth chart. That's confusing. And like I said, I brought out my book, which I'll keep in all the readings, and I'm going to do intuitive hits in the sense that right now I'm going to pull out the Virgo, and I'm going to sit with Virgo. We're going to sit together for a few minutes, and I'm going to write down, but I'm going to explain to you what I'm seeing. Just what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, and these words can mean something throughout the reading, or it doesn't, and it's something that hits you. Like, it is what it is. I'm here to just, I'm tired of following rules. I'm so tired of that. I am such an unfiltered woman that I've held myself back, even though some of you who are here can see me unfiltered in my readings, but I'm gonna be even more so. So watch out. Caution. Unfiltered Sabrina is here. Unapologetic Sabrina is here. So let's begin. And also, I'm excited to be back, and thank you for waiting, and thank you for being here. I lost a lot of followers in the past 6 months. But the ones who stayed for a reason, and I truly believe that energy flows. Everything just happens the way it's supposed to happen. And like I've been in a question, why don't I have 1 million followers like so many people? They're like, you're not supposed to have 1 million followers, because the people who are following you are the people. I'm like, okay, all right. So you're the people. Let's stay together. Let us begin. Hello, my beautiful warriors of love, my fellow weirdos, my beautiful humans. I hope you watched the intro. I explained to you a little bit about what's going on here, but I just finished doing the shift card, which will be in another video, but I realized that these readings, when it comes to words, will become a little bit, I don't know if you're already watching me, and if you're new here, I do Let's Talks, which is whatever's coming up in my mind. I talk about it. But I realized in the other video I did the cards with the overall card, but I'm also talking a lot more into depth of the current energy. So it's like a let's talk / this. And that's kind of fun. And I'm gonna do that because I do have a lot to share with everyone. And anyways, this is it. Okay, so we'll see. Anyways, all these readings will be very energy flow for me. It'll be just what it is. I could come up one day and do a reading, boom, 15 minutes is done. You know, it's whatever I'm feeling at the moment, and I'm grateful to have this community right in front of me that allows for this flow. And we've been building this community, if you've been with me for quite a while now, right? We've been together, I don't remember, 5 years? Did I start in 2020? Like around there. Anyways, oh wow, 6 years. Oh my God. Okay, so let's begin. Before I begin, I have started this new thing where I won't be explaining in the next videos because now we understand what we're doing here. So I'm going to do intuitive hits, which are words or symbols that come up when I think about you right now for this. So love. What is it coming up for me? No. Carpet. Carpet? Is someone buying a new carpet? This is so funny. Rugs. Interesting. Island. Shrubs, greenery, space, life, tiles, red, orange, light. So this is like a little bit what happened in the, anyways. You are the one. Life happens because you exist. Wow. Okay. Period. That's it. They're like, wow. Okay, I got it. Carpet, rugs. I see carpets. Aladdin. Island, shrubs, greenery, space, life, tiles, red, orange, light. You are the one. Life happens because you exist. Yes, it does. I totally agree with that. Okay. So I say these words, I say these things because this could be relevant to you. You could be buying carpets for all I know right now. And it's kind of funny, but whatever. This is what it is. So I'll show you the card again. Love it is. I have my vampire friend and my geisha girl here. And love. Love it. Love it. Okay, I feel like I'm going to. Let us begin. So if you're coming from, where are you coming from? If you're coming from Facebook or Instagram, I'm going to repeat the overall energy, but I'll go into depth again. I actually find this fascinating because Ace of Swords, you're like, okay, can you show me the card? I know, I'm coming. The Ace of Swords shows up. So the Ace of Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, air energy. You see here, she's holding a sword right into the source energy, and she's cutting through, like this is a clarity card, cutting through the BS card. It's communication card. She's all in red, she's fiery, she's passionate. She's like, let's fucking talk about this, man. Let's open the conversation. But you got it in reverse. So it means that there is a miscommunication. It means that your stories don't match. I don't know with who, but love is showing up. So this is definitely either a romantic partnership, a friendship, a familyship. Let's say, like, I don't know if you have love with your boss and your colleagues, so maybe you guys do, but there is possible. But love with your, pet, maybe. I don't know, whatever it is for you. I'm not going to pigeonhole you in anywhere. This is definitely Ace of Swords in reverse. There's like communication gone wrong. There is gossiping here. There is someone talking behind your back. There is, again, it's like a common theme in this past 3 readings, like self-criticism, but really this is misinterpretation, like almost something has occurred with your siblings, your parents, your partner, your friends, and there's something that has like the communication lines have gotten crossed, which makes sense a lot, right? So but like I said, it could also be negative self-talk. And then we have the 6 of Wands, which is a Leo energy, which is victory and winning and greatness and recognition and reward. So if we look at it, because these were the overall energies, I should put this like this, but this is like, it needed to happen. The stories needed to get crossed for you to write your own story, or to start a new story with this partner, with these people, or a whole new story that doesn't include these people, right? And again, there's nothing wrong with that. So let me just start. Let me put this away and let's do the reading. So we have the World card, which is really interesting because this is the Ace, which is a beginning of a world, a beginning of, something, which again is 2026, which is the 1 year. And the World is like the Fool is 0, who starts on a journey and ends up at the World, which is 21. So it's kind of cool that there's a beginning energy that is being repressed here. Like you're even afraid to express yourself. You're afraid to open up. You're afraid to talk about your weakness or your, this is coming up here. And the World says, are you like, ooh, the World is the end of a journey, right? So it's like the miscommunication is here on purpose, because it's the end of this journey. Which is not a bad thing, right? Everybody's like, oh my God, it's the end. It could even be like, let's say, I'll give you an example. I'll step away from the romantic love thing because it's pretty clear what this means. It means that if you have come to head with a partner and it's like this, it means that the communication was never there, or you have like you were never able to express yourself fully within this relationship. So this coming to the ending makes clear sense, right? But let's say it's like a family relationship, which is not so easy to just walk away from, because it means walking away from your other siblings or your parents, or like all the generations, right? And what does that mean to start fresh again? Does it mean that I completely lose my sister or my brother or my mother or my father because we can't communicate, or because they're negatively they're always critical with me, or they're always like talking shit about me? There's that kind of energy. What do you do at the end of the line? At the end of the line, you make a decision. You say, okay, energetically, I'm done. I'm not going to try and talk to these people. I'm not going to change their minds. I'm not going to, try to alleviate the situation. I'm not gonna do any of that. But I'm still gonna coexist with them, which is challenging for people who live with their families. 100% is challenging. But there is a way to disengage yourself, because it's also a protective method for you, because you're not here. We're not here to change the world. I know it's like a little challenging that we're not here to change. We're here to change our world, and it starts with us. It starts with falling in love with us and communicating kindly to us and compassionately towards ourselves first. Never mind the other person, right? Like, that's why I say, wow. Like, this is why I've never been married, maybe. Because I'm like, do I fully love myself 100%? Absolutely not. And there's moments where I do find myself in critical mode, or doubt, or worry, or whatever, right? And that's okay, because that's what makes us human. So there's this very interesting energy occurring here, where there's definitely these two cards. I mean, I'm looking at the other card, but these two cards are very like polar opposite almost. It's almost like the beginning, end, right? Energy. And it's almost like telling me that you're afraid because you started something. You started a relationship, you started a job, you started like whatever this is for you. You have this ongoing relationship with these people, but it's just not working out because the communication is zero. So and the universe is like, yes, it's done. Why are you fighting it? Like, stop fighting it, And the Six of Wands is like, you've already fought the battle and you're about to win it. So can you stop wanting to change someone, or even stop changing yourself to appease to them? That's the kind of energy that's showing up here, which is blowing my mind. Woo, look who's showing up here after this card. This is the King of Cups. Obviously, he's in the water. The King of Cups in reverse. Now, I got to tell you, this doesn't come favorably to me here, because the King of Cups is a Scorpio energy, Cancer or Pisces. But again, we don't want to stick to this. This is a Capricorn energy. And like I said, I already said these cards. This is the air sign. So the King of Cups is beautiful. He's romantic. He is loyal. He is giving. He's empathic. He's compassionate. Yada yada yada. And the reverse of him is, what do you think the reverse of that is? Is manipulation total. It's like manipulation and hiding the truth and holding back, but not in a good way, right? Not really allowing for flow. It's like self-sabotage. It's sabotaging your path. So I need to show this next card, because he's screaming. Oh, look at that last card. Amazing. The next card is like screaming at me. It's a Capricorn energy, and it's a devil. So I gotta say, this is really interesting, because obviously this is for someone here who is dealing with whatever relationship it is, but it's very challenging for you, because you've stuck with one storyline for a very long time. And when I say storyline, it's like I always say to people, we're in a movie, right? And this is a movie scene. And the movie scene is me and you and together for 10 years, 20 years, forever and ever, even though there was never communication. It was like we never really got along well, or we never really loved each other, but we did this. Why? Because we have children, or because what is society going to think, and what is our community going to think, and what is, and I want to just pretend that I have a good relationship, right? That's the, we've all done it. Like, we've all been there. So like, let's stop denying it, right? Or it's like, the same idea as like with the family, with the friends. You stay friends with them. I've been friends with them since high school, so I can't just leave them, even though we don't really see eye to eye on anything, right? That's the thing. And the universe keeps bringing us the devil and the King of Cups in reverse every single time. And they will continuously do that. I don't see the devil as such a bad person. I really don't. I mean, obviously I made a face and I laughed at it. But to me, the devil is just the shadow of God, right? It's the shadow of the angel. The angel of death and the angel of purity and love. Same shit. It's the same shit to me. It's like, it's that, I said this in the shift reading. It's like us taking the word the devil and seeing it as evil, but it's not. You only see it evil because you haven't faced your shadow. You haven't faced that part of you that is that. And it's triggering to you to hear this. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not, I know that. And I'm not here to untrigger you. I'm here to trigger you. Because this is all part of this is like, you are so much more than this. This is just an experiment, a human experiment on this earth. So here we are in the experiment, having to face off with this, which is what? Which is you and the part of you that stayed in this. It's the part of you that accepted abuse, physical, emotional, mental. It's the part of you that allowed for your storyline to drown, to be nothing, to be like not nothing, because nothing is good, but to be like, to become like a crazy villainous story, It's because we allowed it. We said yes, no problem. I've learned to take accountability for all my choices, for choosing this person to come and steal money from me, right? Like, and me see it and continue to, I need to be compassionate bullshit, right? But it's okay. I had to face my own shadow. I had to face my devil. I had to have him come and do this nasty. And I probably did it, and it was a pattern. And it's not only that, it's like people who steal love from us and people who break us down. But it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Period. It's meant for us to face this and to love ourselves through it, even when it was ugly. When it seemingly was ugly, right? This Ace of Swords is this like I'm going to repeat it, but it's like self-sabotage. It's like you blaming yourself, you victimizing. We've all victimized ourselves. Like, let's be real. We like negative self-talk to the nth degree, criticizing ourselves, like shaming ourselves for having made choices to remain in these relationships, for not fully loving ourselves, really. Right? And I like the world showing up right away. The world could have showed up here, but it showed up right away to say, okay, can you just stop it right now? Because I'm ready to move you into the next. Right? The universe is like, okay, own it. Fall in love with yourself. Can you see yourself as the victor in this? Can you see yourself as someone who has pushed through this, pushed through the battle of all of this? We've had to go through so much. Ooh, oh my God. This human experiment, when it came to relationship, was so challenging because we even have challenges with our children. I don't have children, but I know that there's a lot that do. And it's like you blame you. And they blame you, right? And that's the first thing that the child will do, is blame you, but really there's no blame. And yes, you've made choices that could be blamed. But this is this. Can you look at yourself in the mirror, or can you look at these cards, or can you just like sit there with this and say, okay, yes, I chose this. Yes, I failed. Yes, I made this mistake. Yes, I lived in fear my whole life. Yes, I worried. I doubted. I betrayed. Yes, I betrayed someone's trust. I did this. Okay, can you do that? Because as soon as we can do that, I think things just fucking lift off of ourselves, and we don't get so attached to that memory anymore. I feel like some of you are going through something real deep here with this. This is someone who has currently maybe betrayed you, who is currently in manipulation mode, who is currently taking advantage of you, is currently, doing the things. And the World card has opened up itself to you many times throughout this relationship to say, hey, I'm here. Are you going to take the path here? Let's like jump onto something new. And you're like, no, absolutely not. I'm going to stay in this because this is all I know. Because I've only had a father who was, unkind, who like molested me. Sorry, I'm sorry if I triggered that. Or who has taken advantage of me, or has condescended to me, who has made me feel like a piece of shit, or a grandfather, or a grandmother, or mother, or whatever, right? I'm seeing the King of Cups here. Or it's like someone who, because I see it's water, it's cups, it's like emotional manipulation here. And this is Earth, and it's Capricorn. It's more grounded. Is it any better? I don't know. But this is not necessarily someone else. It could also be that. But I feel like it's more you facing your shadow and looking back, and the devil looking back and saying, wow, I deserve this because I wasn't smart enough to see this. Or I wasn't, but it's not about that. The devil doesn't want you to look at that. Your shadow doesn't want you to live in the shadow as much as we think it does. The ego does it because it's programmed to be fight or flight. It's programmed for survival. So it's always going to like keep you like safe, and that's when you realize, no, I'm not, I don't need to be safe right now. I need to face this. And that's why, to me, the devil is the most important character here, because the devil's like, yo, like, he doesn't give a shit, right? He's like, yo, I am the hate, the anger, the betrayal, the lies, but you got to face me, and you got to love me, and you got to accept me, and you got to say, okay, I'm okay with it. Sucks, but I hate you. But yes, I hate myself. And they're like, don't hate yourself. And he's willing to say, hate me. Oh, that's nice. Hate me for it. Who cares, right? Because eventually you're going to have to fall in love with me. Because that's the polarity, hate and love. You get to the neutral zone. So kudos to you, whoever's going through this, because it is really challenging, and there's nothing more challenging than to be in your head, which is this. Your mind can play the biggest tricks on you, and your ego, again, I don't want to blame the ego, because it has helped me through a lot, right, in this survival mode. But at the same time, we gotta learn to decipher and discern between your ego and your heart and your soul, and know when the ego is coming in to protect you, really, or is it really just coming to keep you small? And these are things that are learned things, and these are things that, like we could do in private sessions together. But right now, the world is here still, and the Six of Wands is still here in the cards. There's your possibility of change is still here. And this sibling, this parent, this partner, this friend is here to show this to you to be that person, but only so that you the devil's like, okay, where do you want to go? Do you want to go follow me in this pit of hell, or do you want to take on the world? You choose, human. You choose. And if you choose the devil, like, Godspeed, in the sense, like, yeah, man, that's like, kudos to you, because that's moving into the deepest, darkest parts of yourself. That's where all the clearing is done. That's where I've been in for I don't know how many years, right? But I've been in it. I was in it in 2025, April. That was my, and until now, I was in the lair of the devil, which was, I came out like breathing and able to see a lot more clear. But I fell in love with that, my shadow self. And now I understand her a little bit more. And I understand when I get to this place that things are not computing, things are not aligning, that my stories are not aligning with this person. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to live in like, poor me? Or are you going to live in like, are you going to enable these humans to act this way? Or you're just going to, like, I'm not here to teach them a lesson. The lesson would be for me to just disengage. I always say this, if we engage with fear and if we engage with hate, it remains alive in this grid system. So I keep telling people, like, stop engaging with your political leaders. Really, like, stop engaging with them. Stop writing about them in social media. Stop, like, shut it all down. If everybody would shut it all down, the leader would die. Like, it literally would die. And not in the physical death way. It would just die. And that's what social media and the news and the media outlets did to all of us, is to keep negative frequencies alive on this earth. Shut it all down. The same way here. Shut it down. Love from afar. And then that's it. And focus on you. Which the devil says all the time. Focus on you. I can't, it's selfish. No. Focus on loving yourself. The devil wants that too. Right? Focus on loving yourself. And everything changes. So this is like huge. So some of you are in the shit of the shits right now. And I hold my hand out to you and I say, like, we got this. But look at what card comes next. The Fool card. Ooh, I started with, that's so cool. Yeah, you see, like, the world is the end and this is the beginning. So some of you are, yes, you're realizing that, oh my God, this is like, it's not to blame myself, and I'm not here to blame the other person as well. I'm going to face my shadow. What a perfect card to, you face this, and I'm ready for my next adventure. I'm ready for the next. There's a new relationship coming in, or a new way of being a sister or a brother or a daughter or a son or a mother or a father. A new way of being that for them, for you, and for them. Not everything has to be recognized. Not everything has to be, oh, look, she's such a great daughter, whatever. No. You have to recognize yourself. You have to notice yourself. And you have to love yourself. And life changes from there. I know this from personal experience. And look at these cards that flew out here. Can you forgive yourself? I mean, can you forgive yourself for being in that demeaning, abusive relationship? It begins with you. Always does. If we sit with anger, hate, sadness, depression because of another human being, you're just like creating this unhealthy attachment that God or the universe or the devil is like, no, let it go. Let it burn in hell. Like, let it go. The fool is like, let it go. We gotta choppity chop. We're like gonna go on our horse here, and we're going to start a new journey. I can't tell you how liberating it is for you, but also for the people around you. They watch you and they're like, oh, we lead by example, people. Not by talking about it, not by saying I'm the greatest human in the world. Oh, look at me. No. It's about doing, being for yourself. And the last card that comes out is trust. I mean, this is my whole philosophy is trust. And I love that it came out with love, because it's all about that. It's about trusting the journey. Trusting that the devil has to show up every once in a while. Trusting that you had to be in that place. You are maybe currently in that place where you are in full self-critical mode, where you are in like blaming yourself or shaming yourself. And all I can do is hold your hand and give you a pat on the back and a kick in the ass so you can move through to the world. Move through the portal. Because you got the Fool and the Leo and the Six of Wands and the Warrior waiting for you to start this new adventure. This new partnership, this new love, this new friendship, this new whatever. Everything that happened because you needed to face your ugly truths about yourself. And it's not pretty. The King of Cups in reverse is not pretty. This is like a parent that gone wrong kind of thing, or a partner gone wrong, or a friend that you esteemed, you know, that you put on this pedestal kind of thing, that, oh my God, and then what the hell? But it's all happening for your growth, right? For you. And the devil is to show you that. All right, this is love. This is love. What did we say love was? Carpet. You flying into a new world. It's a whole new world. Don't make me sing, but that's fucking funny. Anyways, island. Yeah, let's go move on an island. Fuck, let's do that all together. Greenery, growth, space, freedom, life. Yeah, tiles. Interesting. Red, orange, light. You are the one. Life happens because you exist. I love it. Anyways, this is how I leave you, and I'll see you the next time. I'll see you when I see you. And may we all live in chaos, because that is where we find our true selves. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Also, like, comment, subscribe, share, super thanks me, join my Ko-fi platform, whatever you want to do to support me. I am forever grateful. Love you. Bye.